Here in London, we see one of the world's most iconic football venues, Wembley Stadium. And since 2007, it's welcomed the NFL to stage some American football contests as well. Not a kicker or a punter here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And we are underway in London. It's an excellent return, but he gets popped at the end of it. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Now begin with a run by Mixon. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to.
It's Mixon on 2nd down. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there, and he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
They have gotten the ball moving, Brock. We're seeing some progress on their debut possession.
They were following the script well, but of course, nobody scripts turnover.
No, they don't. So, does that totally erase the positives that they could otherwise take away from that opening drive?
Yes and no. I mean, every possession is such a premium in this league, but you do know we can move this ball. We just got to take better care of it.
Rolling left, buying some time. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, a better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Pride connected with Xavier Worthy there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Back to throw, Mahomes. On the move, headed right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Intended target there was Xavier Worthy. So that brings up 4th and long. Nice work by the defense on that drive, Brock, as it looks like they're going to get off the field here with a 3 and out.
You kept them from generating any sort of momentum to give this drive legs. We know offenses, they got to see the chains move to get it going. That forcible hit knocked the ball loose.
He connects downfield on 4. And he'll get it up to the 44. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
Yellow. Hey, Sunday on Sunday. Our side.
Back to the air, Mahomes. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Hey, Riblin. Our side.
Again, Mahomes to throw. Escapes the pocket. Brought up Pacheco. Lost the blue ball. And the Texans grab it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Wait. Ow, that's right.
Going right side. Mixon with it. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making a stop. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Here's Stroud. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs will take over along the midfield stripe back to the interception and return. Well, okay, I guess we've got a couple of very giving teams today, Brock. One side coughs it up with a fumble, then the other side graciously hands it right back with the interception.
Hey, listen, if you like playmaking defenses, then you like this game right here. These defenses, they're the ones supplying the big plays, and they're putting their stamp on this game.
Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Third and short. Here's Mahomes. He's going deep this time. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Hey, color.
He'll go. It's Mahomes. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Azeez Al-Shaair has it. Hits the 20. And the Texans will be on the doorstep of the end zone as he is stopped just short of a pick 6.
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okie, Okie! That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down. But even with that, they will take that pokey any day.
And he gets in. Touchdown! The Texans parlay the interception into points. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense. And that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
Set up for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter 1. 7-0 is our score. Take a quick break, and we'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. About set for the 2nd quarter. Chiefs football here.
Yellow.
They have 2nd and pretty long here. Pistol now for Mahomes. He's got his man. That's Travis Kelce. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. We'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir. Couldn't connect on 1st, it's 2nd down.
Yellow.
Rice, the motion man right. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Taking his shot. Deep down the field it goes. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get, it's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Pushes this one towards the sideline. He's got it, and the feet are in bounds too. What a play on fourth down. They get the first after a gain of 27.
I don't need to.
Another throw for Mahomes. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Texans return the interception almost to midfield before the tackle's made. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Well, this will get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Stopped on the play by Big Chris Jones. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
11. All right.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Has a man, Dalton Schultz. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bowler like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Stroud gonna go on fourth down. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And it's close, but no! They say he was out at the 1, just short of a touchdown. One of their biggest plays of the game, and it comes on a fourth down gamble.
On the quick, right?
Mixon. Can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. Nothing for him on that play as we've hit the 2-minute warning. Trying again from the 2. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Stroud. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Now that is a potential drive killer. Defenders all over that one. Kept him from getting vertical after the catch.
So now here's 3rd and goal. Running left is Mixon. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Well, the 5-yard run gets him closer. It's 4th and goal from near the end zone.
Well, the defense, they couldn't stop him for a loss, but they denied him the goal line at least. Now we get to see, right? Decision time, one of these critical decisions of whether or not they're going to go for an all or nothing.
Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice, Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays, because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not a points, but taking the ball away, that is a gold star effort by the defense.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. Gets everything he has under this throw. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Part of that defense is flying around and making the play.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. 2 quarters to go from London Town, and here we go in our second half. As this at the 6. The return manages to get just beyond the 30.
That's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this 3rd phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Going on first down, Mahomes. Vacates quickly left side. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
Yellow.
Shotgun handoff to Piron. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
They call play action. Would have been better to actually give it to him on a carry right there, Kate. The front was fooled for about a split second, if that. And that play call ended up working in their favor as it leads to a sack.
This one finds Kelce. Let the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain. They got 15 and the first. Moose laid it down to approach here from the 40. 1st and 10. It's Mahomes. He's on the move. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I think his decision-making were to check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Intended target there was Xavier Worthy. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. He slides to a stop after a great run, but still not quite enough for that first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
Kelce makes the catch. He's touched down behind the line as this one goes the wrong way.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
Hey, Kate, you know that line, time is of the essence? It certainly is in the pocket. Not enough time there to let that play develop down the field. And the two were not able to reel it in.
2nd and 10, Stroud to throw. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Shotgun now for Stroud. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
He's back to throw. They can't connect as the coverage comes through. The fourth down stand. 1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48.
Yellow. Right side.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Christian Harris picks it off. And the Texans get it back with a nice return to boot down inside the 30.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigated on that return. The way he saw the field, evaded obstacles and chewed up yardage in the open space, will make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
And the shotgun, a gift to Mixon. And he'll get down to the 21-yard line before he stopped. It's an 8-yard gain, and things looking a whole lot better now. 3rd and 3 upcoming. To the air, Stroud. Pass caught by Mixon. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. It's a pickup of 11. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Texans in possession of it, needing to... All right, set now, 1st and 10. Running with Mixon out of the gun. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Yellow.
They go play action. It's Mahomes. Chased out to his right. And after some relocating there, Brock, they track him down away from the pocket. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Yellow.
Trying again following the sack. That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And they pick him off again. Jimmy Ward has it. And the Texans take over once again after forcing his 4th interception of the night.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Space City, Houston, Texas, and NRG Stadium. About ready to get this one started. Jaime Fairbairn ready to kick it off. And off we go from Houston. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. And the pistol, Jackson ready.
Just getting anything out of that one, I think, is impossible. It looked like he might have to throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up a yard.
On 3rd down, Jackson. He'll find Aguilar. Complete.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Throw to the sideline. Well done. Good job with the feet. Stays in bounds. It looks like, and yes, they do, have the 1st down. From their own territory. What a play on 4th down. 42 yards. He's close to a 1st down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Henry tries to pull his way in. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here, his ability to get back there.
And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, yeah. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. First and 10. Stroud begins with a pass. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week. Come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
And the defense all over this one. They knock him down, it'll go down as a loss of 2.
Well, we changed it.
2nd down, Jackson. It's a short one caught by Andrews. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down. On third down, they'll set up to throw. He gets that to the veteran Aguilar. And he's into the end zone. Nelson Aguilar. Touchdown, Ravens. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Here we go, let's go.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. That's complete to Stephon Diggs.
Work hot. Love it. Hey!
First carry for Joe Mixon. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter.
Look the hot. All right.
They'll run a draw with Mixon. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Robin. Ow, what's that? Hi.
Here's a toss, right side to Mixon. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. 3rd and 6.
On the quick, right? Hey, Uno Mars.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
He's got his tight end. It's Schultz. And he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there, and it works out as they convert on 4th down. Dell motioning over. Stroud to throw here on 1st down. Oh, we try to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Clemson. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Tucker for the point after. It's up and good. And the Ravens add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey!
From the gun, here's Stroud. That's complete. It's Tank Dell. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. They need to say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half, putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase 1st downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
All right. Good eye.
Stroud going to set up the throw. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's...
And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in inside the red zone.
Middle. Go. Sit up.
Pistol give to Henry. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
Hey. 180. Sit up.
Pistol formation with Jackson. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
180. Sit up.
From the gun, Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Tucker's kick is good. And the Ravens going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Stroud. This is caught downfield. It's down. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. And they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go until halftime.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. On play action, Stroud. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for. And it'll be 3rd down. Here's Stroud. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. This is caught. He got the connection to Collins. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their 2nd. Clock is stopped at 26 seconds until the break. On 1st down, it's Stroud. Pass to the outside. He's got Diggs. And he will score. Touchdown, Houston.
Well, after being shut out in the first half, it has to feel good for this offense, Mike, to just get on the board, get something going. But now the question we have to ask is there enough time to come all the way back?
Yeah, just some belief, right, Greg? Just let's watch these guys on the next few drives. Did that give them a little belief that they can stay in this game? This way to start with that score. Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. That's fielded just shy of the goal line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
They will start it on the ground to run that clock. Up the sideline to the 40. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. A first down throw for Jackson. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. The throw here is complete. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Back to throw. Stroud. That one incomplete.
Yeah, now it's just getting out of control, Mike. I mean, to see him continue to put the ball in harm's way time and time again, it's a little miscommunication. It's a little bad execution. I'm sure it's a little bit of everything. But at the end of the day, the ball is in your hands. You've got to make better decisions.
Here's 3rd and 2. Now, Stroud. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. One of the Ravens has it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Off the play fake, Jackson. Open man, that's Bateman downfield. Yards on the connection. 1st down, Baltimore. And the pistol, Jackson ready. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. This is Henry. And a good run there. Finds the lane. Gets forward. Got 8 yards and sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stopped him short. No gain. Again, it'll be Henry. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1. Setting up 3rd and goal. They'll try and run, and here's Henry. And waiting. No signal. He did not get in. And that's going to bring up 4th and goal. No motion overflow. They'll run for it with Henry. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. only see a few touchdowns of that length all year. They go from backed up to in the end zone for a touchdown.
It is, Mike. In this case, most teams are saying, let's at the very least give our punter some room out of the end zone. But not this guy. He's thinking taking it to distance, and that's exactly what he was able to do.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Real quick.
So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Henry. Finding room across midfield. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That's a pickup of 33. The defense bewildered. A rough start to this drive. Jackson now to throw on first down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And he'll take it on in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. Point after now from Tucker. He's got it. And the Ravens will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson.